Hi and welcome back to my new video. Today I have a video where I want to recreate a look from Emma Watson. I love Emma Watson quite a bit. She has always the most amazing makeup looks, I think. They are never over the top, but they're always very beautifully made and they always suit her so well. And I'm genuinely just a really big fan of her, and I thought, why not recreate a look from her? I'm gonna put the image that I'm gonna take into the info box so you can just have a look what I want to recreate. I'll quickly show you here on my phone. It is this look here, which is kind of like a very subtle evening look with an orangey red lip. And yeah, I would say without further ado, let's get started. Also, as you can see, I'm in my new flat, so I have a new background. I'm not quite sure yet if I'm gonna film all my videos here or maybe in the living room. I'm currently in the bedroom. Yeah, I'm not too sure yet, but for today I'm gonna be here. And I start off with a hydrating and radiance primer because in the picture she looks really glowy. And if you wonder, I have a mirror down there where I'm looking, so I see what I'm doing. And also, I'm not sure if you can see in the camera, I don't think, because it's quite bright at the moment, but I was in the sun yesterday. It was a really nice weekend and I was just sitting outside for a bit, and now I have a sunburn on my nose. I didn't think it was possible in September. And then as my foundation, I'm gonna keep it fairly simple because she looks very natural in her picture, and I'm gonna take the Chanel Vitalumia Aqua. I'm just gonna take my finger and apply it all over my face. And the small imperfections I have, like the little spots and marks, I'm just gonna cover up with a camouflage. But I don't want to be too heavy on makeup because she always seems to not use that much makeup. Her skin always looks very natural, and I try to always like put it on with a brush and then kind of blend it in with my finger so it looks even more natural. And for this whole look I would put probably most time into the skin because it's just this flawlessness of her that makes her makeup always so nice. Like, she always looks so perfect without really it looks perfect without putting too much effort and makeup into it. And then under my eyes I'm gonna put the Rimmel Lasting Radiance Concealer, which is not full covering, it's just like a light cover, but it brightens up the area a little bit and gives it this extra perfection and kind of getting rid of the dark circles without again being too heavy. And next, to emphasize the glow a bit more, I'm gonna use the Beauty Pie Golden Whirl Triple Beauty Liquid Illuminizer Fluid Illuminator, which is basically just like this cream highlighter. So you really need just this teeny tiny bit and just apply it on the high points of my cheekbones and then under my eyebrow, kind of to like give this natural glow. Why I really love that one is it doesn't have any kind of glitter, it's literally just a glow, and that's what she has in the image as well. And in general, I quite like using my hands for my face. As you could see, like I use it for the primer, the makeup, to blend in the camouflage, for my highlighter. I feel like with my fingers everything warms into this, like the warmth of my fingers kind of helps blending it into my skin and makes it even more natural. That's why I kind of like working with cream product. And that is the base of the skin done. It's super glowy. I really love it. I think it looks so pretty. So what I'm gonna do next, let me think. I think I'm going to move on to bronzer now because she looks very warmed up in her image. I think I'm going to use the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. Let's see how I'm going. Oh, my screen's always locking, I need to unlock it. So I try to, like with bronzer, not go too low to drag my skin down. I kind of try to go up, so my contour would be about here. So I kind of put my bronzer a tiny bit up, so kind of lift my face a little bit. and I just blend it in so it looks like there is no product there, but just pure sun-kissed skin. And she also has some on her temples and a little bit on the side of the nose, or like on the nose as well. And next I'm going to use a teeny tiny bit of contour, not too much, but just like a tiny bit, like underneath, kind of blending in into the bronzer that I've already put. And the blusher that she has looks very pink, peachy pink. So what I thought I'm gonna do is I go in with the the Benefit bronzer in Brocateur, which is a bit less, it is pink, but I think what I'm gonna do is I put that one kind of in the back part, and then kind of on the apples of the cheek I put one that's a bit lighter and more pink. So I'm gonna put that one just here above the bronzer. I think the color is actually really good. And again, I blend it in quite well, so you can't see too much, but as I could see in all her images, her blush is always quite strong. So she always goes with like a subtle eye, a bold lip, or like most of the time a bold lip, and like a quite a strong blush. So I put a bit more on than I would normally do. And then I have this old blush from Kiko, which is just in this like really light pinky Barbie pink color, and I'm gonna apply it like a bit more on the front with the same brush on the apples of my cheek. Yeah, her blush kind of stops here, so I'm not gonna go too far to the front. And next, what she has, what I don't, is a lot of freckles. So what I'm gonna use, I have my eyebrow pomade in two colors, in like a lighter ashy color and a darker one. And I'm gonna use this lighter color with this pointy brush here, and I'm gonna recreate the freckles that she has. So just slightly dab in, not too much, and just, she has quite a lot on the nose. She has it all over her face, but I'm kind of focusing it like on my nose area. And to make it look a bit more natural, I'm gonna use this, I have this brush with this like little spongy applicator, and I'm just gonna go over them and kind of blend them in and take some of the product away again, otherwise it looks like just dots on my face. So it's just reapply, blend it in, reapply, blend it in, and that is the final result. I'm gonna zoom in a bit more. You can see what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna use the bronzer from before, just a teeny tiny bit, and go over it again. And just blend it in a bit more. So it's not super strong, I don't want it to look silly. But yeah, that is that. And then what I'm gonna do next is eyebrows. So I'm gonna use the same eyebrow pomade that I had before, and her eyebrows are quite dark, which is, they're kind of the color as my eyebrows, and thankfully kind of the shape as well. So what I'm gonna do is I take the dark color onto this angled brush here and just fill them out. And her eyebrow is like kind of going up a bit and then going down again at the back. So try to recreate that. And then something else I've seen on her images quite a lot is that she uses a lot of eyebrow gel and like brushes them up, so they're quite bushy and up. So I'm gonna use a clear eyebrow gel and just go into my eyebrows and just brush them up. And kind of like against the growth as well, to make them look a bit more bushy. And then after that, carefully like putting them into place, but not too much. That is a very bushy eyebrow for me. And moving on to the eyes. Her eyes are very subtle with like a warm brown smoky eye. And I'm gonna use the Tarte palette, and I'm gonna kind of mix, like, I start off with this lighter brown shade and then go in with the darker brown one and apply like this really light brown color all over my lid. So I'm going in with the light color first. So again, it's like this really subtle look that is blended really well, so you can't see any edges or any like extreme liner. She's not really the person, I think, who does that a lot. I'm gonna go in with like a little bit of a more dense blending brush into the medium brown shade and focus it on the outer part of the eye, and she kind of blended it up a little bit towards the eyebrow, kind of like a smoky wing, and then a little bit into the crease as well, but focusing it very much on the outer part. And take the same color and put it underneath the lower lashes, and again kind of focusing on the outer corner of the eye. And then I go in with the darkest color and do the same thing as I just did with the medium color, just a bit more inwards, kind of like focusing it really on the corner of the eye, kind of dabbing it in, and again putting it underneath the lash line. And then I take a clean, okay, it's not quite clean, blending brush and blend everything in so there are no harsh lines. And she has no shimmer or anything on her eye, it looks very matte. And then lastly I'm gonna go into a lighter color, like it's not a white, it's kind of a creamy color, and put it underneath my brow bone and into the inner corner. And again, it's all matte. And now I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. So that is the eyeshadow done. And looking at her mascara, she looks like she has really voluminous lashes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the dense brush here and go into a black color and focus and try to like put the color really close to the eyelashes to kind of create this thick voluminous look that she has. So I don't want it to be seen, so I don't want it to look like it's an eyeliner, I just want it to look like my eyelashes are full. So I'm really focusing it on being close to the lashes and not do any wing. And then for my lashes I'm gonna curl them, put some of my mascara on, which is here, the Volume Million lashes. I think that looks better, just like brighten up the screen a bit more. So yeah, I'm gonna curl my lashes. Of course the only thing I don't have what she has is brown eyes, which makes the look much warmer automatically, but I don't have any contact lenses that make my eyes look brown, so you have to live with blue eyes here. That is the mascara done. And what I just saw in a picture, I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like she has some white liner on her waterline, so I'm gonna apply that as well. And then the final step is, of course, the bold orange lip. I got the Rituals lip color, which is kind of the color that she's wearing. So it's like a light cherry red with a bit of orange in it. And that is the color Red Coral. And I'm gonna apply a little bit of a lighter red lip color underneath, like a lip liner, because I'm not sure if that might be a bit too orange, so I kind of want to darken it up a bit with the lip liner. And I try to mimic her lip shape. It seems to be a bit longer than mine, but like she also has like these little bits on the top that I do, maybe a bit flatter, so I try to kind of go straight here and flatten it out a bit. Something like that, I think. So So that is definitely too cherry red now. So I hope the lip paint takes away a bit of that. I'm not sure. I think it's a bit too red. I think it's not orange enough, to be honest. I'm gonna take it off again and redo the lip. Okay, second try. To get it a bit more orange, I got out a orange lipstick that I have, which is from Estee Lauder in the color Coral Tangerine. So I'm gonna apply this lipstick first, and then I'm gonna put the liquid lipstick on top. Because that is super orange. So that definitely is way too bright. I'm gonna dab it down a bit so it's not too intense and too much lipstick for the liquid lipstick to go on top. It should just be like this orangey base underneath. Here we go. Now we try again. I think that looks much better. I think hers has a bit more of a warm orangey look, but that is a bit more cooler orange. But that's unfortunately the closest I have. I'm gonna stay with that. I think hers is a bit less bright as well than mine is. It might be because my eyes are blue and orange and blue, they clash, I think. And it makes it pop even more as when I have brown eyes. But yeah, that is the finished look. I quickly tried to recreate her hairstyle a bit as well to make it look even more like the picture, and I'll be back in a minute. Here we go. That is kind of the hair that she has, so like a big bunch of hair in the front, like a light tiny section here in the back, the rest of the hair back. I got a little ear cuff that I've put in, and like kind of a necklace similar to the one she has. And yeah, that is the finished look. Let me know what you think. I know the lip is not 100% the way she has it. Oh, and I put some of the, I forgot to tell that, Revlon lip butter in Tutti Frutti on top because her lip looked a bit more shiny and my liquid lipstick from Rituals was matte, so I put a bit of that on top. But yeah, I think the eyes are kind of what give it away a bit. I wish they were brown so it would match a bit better. But yeah, if they were brown, I think that's kind of the look that she has. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this kind of videos. And also check out my Instagram. My Instagram name is AnnaXLifestyle. I'll put it down into the info box as well. And I hope I see you in my next video. Bye!